Welcome, welcome.
Knowing spells would simplify things. Never seems to work that way.
What was I doing?
Revelio.
Too busy with fizzing whistles, aren't we? Flipendo might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done by Calamity.
There's something in there, I just know it.
What? Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ready.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh yeah? How was work today?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. you can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Revelio. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I don't like
I
that.
already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
I mean, tomorrow's
You've
gonna be
visited
hell.
the magic neep.
My day was
Wonderful.
good. Did
A
some
prepared
housework.
student is bound to
Just
bloom.
relax.
I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can
Welcome,
return to
welcome.
harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese
A little
chomping
strange,
cabbage.
but
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
yeah.
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in
I don't like
tatters.
it.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I do.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble.
You find
didn't
your
see any bite marks
vape and
or
license?
missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make any...
Revelio.
We must first understand it. That goes for class as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Sounds about right.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
On my way. I want to go to my next class. Yeah, stuff happens.
That's the last time I ever preached. Someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black...
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision...
Revelio.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you.
Oh.
This is going to take a moment to brew.
Bless me.
You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare
I'm
occurrence.
just skilled.
And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making.
I have a knack for
Some
everything.
students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt. Revelio.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow them.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
That was it.
Alright, let's see where. Just have to run it.
Defense against the dark.
I really
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Ooh, I almost had it. There should be one more. Ooh, slippery bug you. Oh wait, no, there's 2 more. I got this. I got those.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Just let me jump.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trusting.
Ooh. I'll take that for now.
The cross one's duelist to beat.
Oh, I do have.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Revelio.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Give me a stick.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Revelio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Revelio. Accio. An encampment. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Protego. Stupefy.
Wait 1 second.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Accio.
Leviosa will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Oh, one less human to work without.
How many of you are there? Protego. Incendio.
I should have been your death.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy.
I will make you pay.
Accio.
Up for the dying, are we?
Accio.
An utterly
Incendio.
pitiful display.
Protego. Stupefy.
Well played.
I will.
Stupefy. Accio. Accio. Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Let me on. Oh. That was worth a shot.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Itakao, Momo. Won't open.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
On the foot.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Revelio.
All the best. Once my cards arrive...
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Because I'm all powerful.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Where you playing at? Accio, incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Get over here, you insolent! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student off of my desk!
Accio, incendio.
Have you?
How embarrassing! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accio, incendio.
You're going to regret that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Able to keep your food down?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Well, that's good.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is
Incendiary.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd
I ain't
be
afraid.
forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving.
Let's take a look.
You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
So, Butters, what do you think of your character so far? I don't know, do you want me to be more evil?
Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio.
What are you talking about? I've been nothing but good so far.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Yeah, like, because I've been doing good. I've been nice. The only one that's felt my wrath is Dark Wizards.
Revelio.
Don't yell at me. There you go.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Ooh, there's a Merlin trial here.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Oh yeah, I need to pulso. I can't do this Merlin trial just yet.
Thank you for coming all this way.
I don't remember this.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
Toast. Wow.
Incendio.
Oh, okay.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Huh.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Now I gotta tell Scrope there is no family ring.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to house elves. Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Boom, 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 boom.
The Ministry should round up all the so-called muggle-borns and demand to know where they got their magic.
If it isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian.
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Leviosa. Avoiding our problem.
I won't go down as easy.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
You disappoint. Reductor.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
Right there.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that.
Leviosa.
Adieu.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio!
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But,
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw is
They
led
didn't
me.
stand a chance.
I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this.
Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! 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 Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Accio! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
He's just not as explorative as I am.
Accio! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio! Incendio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Already opened that one.
Accio. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Flamigo. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders multiplied since Jackdaw. Accio. Incendio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
get rid of something.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! What? That's some nerve, eh? What's happening? I've seen this before. In the Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Let me out!
What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Talent. Start upgrading these. There we go. I will be all powerful.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
You can't imagine.
Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. Dean promised him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Let's get rid of some gear.
Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm.
Yeah, I
Useful
do.
for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Let's just keep our heads about it. Oh,
Revelio. Revelio.
Where is it? It might be the chest that's stinging. Come back to that. Alright, let's see what I got. Let's go to Hogsmeade. Let's buy a potion.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Yeah, they are. They're also big.
A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay. Acquire and use a focus potion. Oh, I need a maxima. That's okay.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you.
Okay, so...
Excellent.
There we go. I like that. Yes, it's coming along quite nicely.
Something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice... Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
You have no idea. Now we're gonna do flying class, so I can get a broom to make things easier.
Do you find it hard to get the one?
Greetings. This cannot possibly be.
My house broom is really fine.
Who do you think will fall from their broom?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard.
This'll
Do
take some
care.
getting used to.
The brooms are school property. I
This is
want them
brilliant.
returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Normally I would, but...
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as... Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid
Until it gets
architecture,
blown
isn't
up.
it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Of course. Of course. I excel.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I shall do that.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Slytherin should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
After I go buy a broom.
Always said that travel brought... Corridor
floor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Ah, new
Revelio.
Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Ooh, I like the Dark Lightning.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ooh.
That item is of the highest quality.
I'll take this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone
Roll
to conduct
call.
the broom
Who's
flight
all still
and
here?
report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade.
Just wanted to make
What
sure.
say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Oh, I like that.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems
jealous.
someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pff, ragged old hat's dropping its standards.
Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually,
Bring
why
it.
not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Made it. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Excellent. Did it. Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
It was nothing.
That's
Nothing
not...
at all.
You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
And then meet me in my classroom to learn Defender, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Visibility and Thunderbrew. Got it.
These rocks have seen better days.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
My mother used to say I was lonely.
Oops.
We have everything a young
Revelio.
student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
Welcome.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Find myself scurrying home at night these days. Can't be too careful.
Reparo.
Now there's a student who...
Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
Always late, that Pippin. Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now. Always late, that Pippin.
Reparo. Accio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Well, let's find where it has to go first.
Always late, that Pippin. That Pippin should have been here by now.
The Ministry's good work.
There.
What's that? Saddler.
Always late, that Pippin.
Keys when you know Alohomora.
Revelio.
That's a nice one.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Caporzo. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Caporzo. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Caporzo. Caporzo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso.
Aha.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh. I touched it. That's all that matters.
Revelio.
Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy
Future
way out.
greatest wizard or
Did he have
dark
you brew them
wizard
for him as well?
ever.
Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Okay.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Lower Hogsfield won't miss that encampment of Ramrock's loyalists.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Okay.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
You ain't got diddly squat.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Come back into that one later.
Repair. Accio. Incendio. Cabolso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Cabolso. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
I think this one is fairly.
Revelio. 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 These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Now, sell me a Thunder Brew.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Oh my god. Alright, have a good night, thanks for watching.
Accio. Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
I will definitely try.
Yes. Repulsor.
Taking a little bit by a little bit.
Incendio.
Oh, no. Oh, well.
Lumos. Lumos. Reparo. Potato. Incendio. Accio. Repulsor. Stupefy. Incendio. Incendio! Potato! Incendio! Repulso! Stupefy! Revelio.
I made him jump off the cliff.
Repulso! Accio! Incendio!
But surely those were curdle.
Have you finished your assignments?
I have.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
I hit the wrong button.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Defendo!
As I mentioned earlier, Defendo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Levioso! Defendo! Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Yeah. Nah, I'll stick with this one. Welcome. Yeah, I did that. Go track some dark wizards.
Revelio. Revelio.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid of a coward. Compulsor.
Accio. Incendio. Capulso. Accio. Accio. Capulso. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Not your best one.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Capulso.
One less human to worry about.
Accio.
How nice.
Capulso. Accio. Incendio. Capulso. Expelliarmus.
And now I'm getting into the groove.
Is that it?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Capulso. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Capulso. Accio.
I won't rest.
Kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Accio. Incendio. Capulso.
I will live.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Capulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Capulso. Accio. Incendio. This looks intriguing.
No.
Expelliarmus.
Huh?
Accio. Compulso. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Compulso.
Find the stench.
Leviosa.
How childish!
Dependo. Compulso. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Yeah. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Revelio.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me
Expelliarmus.
Happy days for you.
Stupid one. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Stop that.
Incendio. Repulsor. Accio. Potato.
Come on, you're afraid to...
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Accio. Stupefy. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Repulsor.
Confringo!
Incendio! Leviosa! Confringo! Potato!
You survived longer than expected!
Accio!
You need to be quicker than that!
No!
Stop that right now!
Accio! Cut! Leviosa! Potato! Stupefy!
This is a fast way!
Let's see you survive. Repulsor! Accio! Incendio! Potato! Repulsor! Incendio! Leviosa!
Confringo!
Defendo!
Are you even trying?
Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Repulsor! Incendio! Leviosa! Stupefy!
Confringo!
Stupefy! Repulsor! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! What's that, friend?
I know what you're going to do before you did! Real quick, stand up. I will not settle you! Confringo! Now where did it go?
Accio! Incendio!
Confringo! Look what you've done! You
Accio! Incendio! Accio!
Show yourself!
The ministry
Repulsor! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life.
Revelio.
You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
Are you quite finished? Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Potato! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Repulsor! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Defender! You only have Ranrock to blame.
Castle. Must have been...
Revelio.
Some galleons of that.
Little moon calf. Far from home.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Get away!
Stupid.
Get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Hello?
Accio. Potato. Incendio. 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 Potato. Accio. Incendio.
With a nice mushroom stew now.
Accio. Incendio.
Ooh. I spook.
Lumos. Lumos. Incendiary. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Rally behind strength. It isn't Nora Treadwell.
Incendiary. Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine! Nothing more than luck.
Repulsor. Accio. Incendiary.
Back home. Stupid. The lamb returns to the wolf.
Incendiary. Protego.
Got it.
Expelliarmus. Should think they felt that in London. Revelio.
An intruder!
Revelio.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. Very.
Say what you will about Philcroft, but the estate is spacious.
I see you.
Repulsor.
You will pay for your deeds.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expelliarmus.
I'm not done with you.
Repulsor. Accio. Incendio.
Benchmark.
Expelliarmus.
You think I'm impressed? Didn't take more than that. Had enough?
Accio. Incendio.
I bet that one hurt.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
My teachers are probably like, where the fuck is he?
Oh, nice to see you here.
Accurate.
Perhaps not the best place. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Why would you think you could defeat me?
Oh, I should have been paying attention. I didn't see the ground spark up.
It's been a bit grim.
Aaron Shear isn't worth the time.
No amount.
Accio. Incendio. Pulsar. Protego. Accio.
You're going to regret that.
Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. Expulsor! Expulsor! Well done.
Stupefy. Child. Repulsor.
Second. Grab. Radusca! I'm afraid somersaults won't help you.
Stupefy. Repulsor. Levioso. Expelliarmus. But have you not that before? Accio. Incendio. Repulsor.
You've made a grave mistake. Let's see.
Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
That's mine.
Accio. Incendio.
You'll want to defend yourself.
Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
Expulsor.
Levioso. Defender.
Little man's good enough for you. Disarm my wand, heal my...
Accio.
Is that the best Expelliarmus? Just do that.
Is that really all you've got?
Where did you go, coward?
Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
Is that all?
Expelliarmus. Protego.
My wand.
Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Nice try.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Defender. No! Protego.
This looks like a big guess.
Stupefy. Accio. Repulsor. Incendio.
Is this Hogwarts best?
The moon calf has more bite.
You can't hold that forever.
That's the stupid you can do. You're no match.
Expelliarmus. Superfly. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio.
You will pay for your...
Flash! Expelliarmus! Did I hurt you?
Accio.
Now you've gone too far. This is your first duel.
Incendio. Repulsor.
Petrificus Totalis!
Where did you go?
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
You can...
Accio. Incendio. Repulsor.
Now, this has become personal.
Expelliarmus.
What are you, bullshot?
El Incendio. Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
Bullshot!
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio.
Hey, that's mine! Barely felt anything at all. Flash of inspiration! Expulsor!
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Incendio.
Might want to look up.
Expelliarmus.
You're going to regret that.
Defender.
Petrificus Totalis!
Incendio. Repulsor.
Petrificus Totalis!
Ha! You're easier to spot than an irrumpant. Expulso!
Oh no! So close. So close.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts. We hold our
Expelliarmus. Accio. Repulsor. Incendio. Defender. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor.
I think you'll like this.
Expelliarmus. Accio! Incendio! Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of...
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier. Madam Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Revelio. 'Revelio. 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 ' Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Meow. Hey, spookers. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it there for tonight. But thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good night, and remember, keep on gaming. We'll see you next time. Good night, K-Bear.